Hey guys, what's going on? Kyle Krieger here, and today I'm at the LockBox in LA. This is PJ. Say hi.
Hey guys, what's up?
So today I'm at a CrossFit gym, and I want to show you guys know I love CrossFit, so I'm going to show you like why I love it and what it's all about. And I started getting kind of bored in the other gym, like in a normal gym, and I wanted to feel like an athlete again. And this is the workout that makes me feel like I'm like a college athlete again. Why don't you tell them kind of like what CrossFit is so they can kind of get the idea?
So the definition of CrossFit is constantly varied, high intensity, functional movement. It's simple, but when you see the videos and maybe they've seen stuff online, it looks really complex. But the idea is going back to a foundation of functional movements, just like it says in the definition. We want to take your body and make it move without sitting on machines. So we use strength training, Olympic lifting, plyometrics, gymnastics, and cardio, and we make you move. We use barbells, we use rakes, we use rings, but it's all about your body moving functionally in the way it was designed to. And cool. That's why it works.
Well, that's why I love it. Okay, cool. So today we're gonna show you a little workout and what it's like. And we're gonna start out with a warm up, and then we're gonna go into like a strength training, and then we're gonna do a workout of the day. So you can get an idea of what it's all about, okay? All right, let's get started.
For the warm up, we started off with air squats because we really want to make sure that the hips are warm and we want to focus on the spine position. So we worked on depth, getting down nice and low, but never compromising the spine. The next movement we went into were push-ups. We want the upper body to be warm. We also wanted to warm up the core. The engagement of the core is going to happen in any plank position. Continuing to warm up the spine, we went into an upward dog because we want to see extension. We want to stretch out the core and the abdominals for all the movements we're going to do. After that, we went into a downward dog to stretch out the calves. The calves are extremely important to be warm during any squatting movement pattern. Then we went into elbow to instep with rotation. Go into a long, low lunge that really stretches out the hips, and then you reach your elbow towards the floor. Same thing, just like the air squats, we need muscles warm and mobile and ready to go. After that, we added rotation, opening up through the chest and shoulders, rotating towards the ceiling, and reaching up nice and high. We stood up next and we did a single leg RDL, so that's balancing on one leg, activating the ankle, knee, and hip stabilizers, which is what we want. After that, we switched it out, went into a lateral lunge. That's gonna help stretch out and warm up the groin because of the low depth of the squat. We lunged to the side, got nice and low, made sure the adductors were warm, and then we finished up with a sumo squat to a hamstring stretch. That is a super low, wide depth squat. Stretch out again the adductors, hamstrings, glutes, groin, but it's in a deep squat position, and then we make sure that we're focusing on the erectors of the entire spine from the neck to the hips by pulling your shoulders back and activating them, making sure you're ready for the squat movement pattern that's coming up in the workout. For part A of the workout, it was strength focused, and the strength movement for today was a back squat. You always want to make sure that your feet are in that perfect squat stance just outside of shoulder width. Toes aren't pointed too far out because we want to make sure you can really engage the glutes and the hamstrings. We're trying to work on depth for this movement. We always want to make sure that you maintain neutral spine alignment, so you never want to over squat and round the spine at the bottom of the movement. Make sure you stop at a minimum of parallel, working on that full depth position. After that, we also complemented the movement with a core exercise, toes to bar. On toes to bar, it's a full extension at the bottom, bringing your toes all the way up, touching both toes at the same time between the hands. The modifications are tuck ups or knees to elbows, but we went with the full version today to optimize those abs. For part B of the workout, the metabolic conditioning, which is my absolute favorite part, we did kettlebell swings, Bourbon Box Jumps, and thruster. We decided to do 15 reps of each exercise, then 10 reps, then 5 reps. What you do is you'll set the clock, you'll go through each movement, working on those rep schemes, and try to get the fastest time possible without ever sacrificing form. So let's talk about form. The first thing on the kettlebell swing, you want to keep your heels grounded, squeeze your glutes, and pop the weight up using your hips. You don't want to be lifting the weight with your shoulders. You want to use your legs with an aggressive hip thrust, squeeze your abs and core tight at the top to make sure you have a nice neutral spine. For For the burpee box jumps, you're gonna do a burpee sideways to the box, chest and hips touch the ground. After you jump up, you'll jump on top of the box and make sure you hit full extension. Hips extended, knees locked out to show full control at the top of the box. Always come down with control every time you jump down. For the thruster, you're gonna have to clean the bar off the floor, so set your back nice and flat before you pick up the bar. Clean the bar to the shoulders, set your feet in your squat position, and in that squat nice and low, deep for a full front squat, hip crease below the knee. When you pop up through the hips, extend through the shoulders with a full lockout overhead, ears in front of the arms. Full squat, lock it out at the top. Those are your 3 movements. Good luck. Time! Good work.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching today. I'm PJ, thank you so much for having us. Make sure you guys check out LockBox LA. It's on Pico and Crescent Heights. And you can get a really good workout like this. And I'm gonna put the link and everything below this video so that you can see their website and all the classes that they have and make sure you come out. And that's it, I'm like so tired.
That's it, that's a way to work hard.
Okay, so anyways, make sure you like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon, I guess, when I recover. Sorry guys.